Hello everyone, it's Quenches here today, and with me playing all of the Skyrim mod pack, I've been thinking a lot about the Elder Scrolls 6, mainly because, there's a lot of crashing in Skyrim, and it's not, it's not the mod pack's fault, it's the, it's Skyrim's fault for being so old. And it's probably a little bit of the mod pack because there's a lot of scripts and everything, but it's such a great mod pack, and I'm still enjoying the hell of it. I haven't played Skyrim so much. I've played a week of it. Played it all week. I haven't played Skyrim like this since I can't remember, 2020 maybe. But yeah, it's incredible. So I've been thinking about the Elder Scrolls 6 a lot, and I'm going to sort of put out the idea that we may see a trailer, we may see something this year about it, as we have seen an Oblivion kind of leak for a remake slash remaster, I believe. By seen, I mean there's been a lot of people on like Reddit and reputable people and stuff like that they believe that the Oblivion remake is coming out maybe this year or early start next year. And I think it's probably best to release it, a little bit like maybe September time, or, a little bit earlier, maybe March, April, May, June, that kind of thing. If it's Oblivion remake, and if it's been, sort of been, in the works for a while. So I definitely think if we see the Oblivion remake, then we may also after that sort of like announcement be like, yes, we are working on the Elder Scrolls 6, and then we'll probably see another trailer. I'm guessing that I don't think it'll be released in 2026, as recently it's just came into production. So I'm guessing it's either 2027 or 2028 when it will finally arrive at our doorstep. But I am sort of really hoping that it will be, a little bit shorter. I imagine that the main team that's like made Starfield has gone and sort of handed off the reins to a smaller team in Bethesda to just keep making little things, and there's probably like they're incorporating modders to help to create sort of stories and DLCs and stuff like that for Starfield. So I think Starfield is in, relatively good hands. For me, I'd just be like, yeah, let's just quietly finish development on Starfield. There we go. Maybe we'll leave the modder teams to make some stuff for us, and then sort of dedicate all the, the production of the Elder Scrolls, 6 to, to that basically, So, will we see a trailer this year? I want to say yes, but I don't. I think if the Oblivion remake gets announced in I think it's like January 25th or something like that, that it will come out in sort of March 20th maybe, or some around that time. I believe that's when the original Oblivion came out, and I find it very intriguing. I do hope that they manage to, release it then. Mainly because, it's like, oh, this is when it first released. It released on this date, and it's sort of like, nice mirroring, nice poetry kind of thing. But I do think we will. I just think it's time to start getting, the Elder Scrolls stuff out again, because people are missing the hell out of it, and there's just so much. There is a lot of talk on the internet, and people, just want it so badly. They want some Elder Scrolls, and I think the Oblivion remake or remaster will provide that. But still, I do think seeing some hope from the Elder Scrolls 6, maybe seeing another teaser trailer, just, so it's like, hey, this is what we kind of have in mind for the plot and everything. I mean, it's been in pre-production for a while. I mean, I imagine that's when you're like writing out your big ideas and stuff, and then when you go into production, you've got your ideas and you're just creating it then. Of course, things can change in production kind of thing, being like, yeah, we can't do this. But I think most of the writing and stuff is kind of done, really. Well, not in pre-production. I imagine they're just getting ideas out, and their production cycle, or the proper writing's out, and then in full production, they're also making little quests and side quest stuff then. But they've got to have at least a decent idea. But yeah, that's just sort of my thoughts that I think we might get something from the Elder Scrolls 6 this year. Like a teaser trailer or an interview with someone, Todd Howard maybe, or something like that, and be like, yeah, it's coming along nicely or something like that. Or hey, he's a little peep into what we're thinking, kind of thing. Either a CGI trailer or sort of an in-game trailer. I think it's quite early for an in-game trailer, but maybe, who knows? I think, I imagine Microsoft would be like, yeah, we're also, it's like Microsoft will be, hey, we need a really big, successful game. Can you pump out Elder Scrolls for us? Kind of thing. I'd be like, yeah, we need something to be successful. I think Avowed will be okay. I think, what's it called? The Outer Worlds 2 will be good. And I think, some other stuff from Microsoft will, be all right. But in order to get that big bucks that they're all looking for, they need to either make another Fallout, which I think they probably are making, but I think that's probably further out than Elder Scrolls 6, hopefully. So I think making it Elder Scrolls 6 is probably going to be one of their main priorities. Even though, like, yeah, the Fallout show is good and all, it was good, but I feel a bit Fallout fatigued for some reason. I'm just like, I've had the Fallout London sort of, mod pack game, basically, and I enjoyed that thoroughly. I thought it was amazing. So that's kind of quenched my thing for Fallout, and I think, you can't be blind to these things. I feel like a lot of people would have experienced that. A lot of people on PC would have experienced that Fallout game. Or I think people would have even gone, hey, I got to purchase a PC to play this kind of thing, because it was an amazing, it was a full-blown Fallout game. And there's still things to explore in that game. Just needed to increase performance in some ways and stuff like that. But yeah, I do feel like it's Elder Scrolls time to sort of come back into the light. I think we've missed it enough. I think there's been enough time passed, and I do think they need to sort of, bring it back in a way. That's great. Either Oblivion remake, where it looks amazing, totally redone and everything, with like new amazing graphics and all that stuff, and meshes, nice meshes, or announce Elder Scrolls 6, kind of thing, like, hey, it's coming, here's another trailer, and the trailer needs to have hints of like, who are you going to be, and stuff like that, or like what's the main quest is about. Hopefully it's about the wars between the Empire and the Thalmor kind of thing, the old Merry Dominion. I feel like that would be pretty cool, seeing them clashing again and actually taking part in that kind of battle. But yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on if we might see the Elder Scrolls 6 this year, a trailer or something. I feel like we might, but it might be that far off that they might be like, hey, we don't want to say anything really. So I think the Oblivion kind of remake will be its sort of thing, But I do think they need to say something when they release the Oblivion remake about Elder Scrolls 6, because a lot of people are really wanting it. Right, that's all from me. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, like, subscribe. Goodbye.